Coordinating Committee against the actions of 𝐶𝐞𝐾 narco-terrorists and illegal immigrants urges people of Manipur to switch off lights from 6 to 6:10 p.m. tomorrow. Unknown persons place hand grenade at the gate of ex-candidate of 𝐿𝐴𝐼 Assembly constituency, 𝐍𝐞𝐰𝐬. And KSA volunteers donate bloods at RIMS Jennings blood banks on occasions of KSA's 18th Foundation Day. Good evening. Welcome to Northeast Window English News. I am CELINA, 𝐶𝐢𝐯𝐿, giving you the latest news updates at this hour. Now the news in detail. Coordinating Committee against the actions of 𝐶𝐞𝐾 narco-terrorists and illegal immigrants urged the people of the state to switch off lights in their corridors and verandas on the day of Diwali tomorrow from 6 p.m. to 6:10 p.m. as a tribute to martyrs who sacrificed their lives fighting against the 𝐶𝐞𝐾 narco-terrorists. Chairpersons of the Coordinating Committee, Jana Lembi, made the appeal during a press meet at Manipur Press Club today, further highlighting the role of women of Manipur in fighting against any injustice from first Nupilan to second Nupilan. She said, "Mothers of the land have been prepared for another women's war if the center and the state government cannot resolve the crisis." She appealed to people of the state to switch off their lights to let the world know the state has been in the dark.
Diwali haidana mai kumai makwaktana laiba kholibase kumsi sahigi saichatsidadi athaubi thawaina pontha pikraba ireija singi maphamda ikai khumnaba utpa oina kanglai paksigi yumthong khuding midangi pung 6 tagina 3 minute 10 phauba mai mambire hairaga loinana malemgi mapham khuding makta Manipur kanglai paki yumthong khuding maki miyam se ahing da woidana leire nongan ba phangdre haiba sigumbagi wakhalon sideida ai khoina hayeng lakadoiba Diwali se imthong khuding makta mai thanbi ganu haiba paugela se bijana bagi damakta ai khoina ngasi sigumba mifam ase phamjari bani pangthok jari bani aduga iroina na ngasi kanglai pak sideida tha taruk sujela aba phawboda waroi silama phawba poraktadana nongmana kanagi palino khangdana mafam khudingmak loijing loya singphong jingyada kuki meletian singna nongma kangdana nongmai kapsillaktana pukchak oiriba longmi singna law suba chatpada phawba tangkhallaktana kangawnaraba matam sideida ngasi aikoi kadaida leigadoribano kamdaugadabano khangdaba matam sideida lakadoriba ningol amadi mausingi ningon chakobasi asi phawbasu aikoi committee asina tawbiraganu aikoi amata oina punsin minaraga malemgi mafam punamakta ngasi thoiba thodo wathokse kanglai cha punamaki mafamda thamoida aigi imungda thokpani aigi ichada sokpani aigi sokte aigi soi haibagi wakhalonse thadok pire hairaga ngasi aikoigi awaba tariba tha taruk hinjilla aba mathong khangdraba sigumba India government amadi Manipur government ani makna ngasi aikhoigi awaba tariba punamak singse khangbire hairaga maruaina nupising Manipur gi kanglai paki mama weibi punamakna khangchet masi lange haraga kokte kokche setle haraga ahum suba nupilan gi damakta songthoge habase India government amadi Manipur government da nahoina santaina ba ngamdraga di aikhoi irei pak singakcherage iramda ngakcherage tungi miron gi damakta tungi sadanokda isu sing isa singi damakta aikhoina tawramgadaba thabuk ado ahum suba nupilana ulamage haibasima khanjabadegi aikhoina ngasi sigumba press meet asi tawjabani.
Unknown persons planted a hand grenade at the residential gate of ex-candidate of 𝐿𝐴𝐼 Assembly constituency under 𝐿𝐴𝐼 Police Station, 𝐍𝐞𝐰𝐬 at Nongada around 5:30 this morning. Family members of 𝐂𝐿𝐼 found the hand grenade covered with some papers when they went out at the gate to collect the morning newspaper. As per new reports from the police, upon receiving the information, a team of 𝐿𝐼 Police Station immediately rushed to the site and looked for clues. Later, they informed a bomb squad team around 6:30 a.m. The bomb squad team reportedly did not arrive at the spot till past 9 a.m. Later, Lamlai police sent a vehicle from the locality to pick up personnel of the bomb squad, and the bomb was disposed of safely, the report said. The locals termed it utterly unfortunate and expressed their concern at learning that the bomb squad had no vehicle for such emergency, and expressed that it is quite shameful on part of the government. No group or individual has claimed responsibility, and the reason behind the placing of the hand grenade is still unknown. A case has been registered and investigation has been launched. Konglei Park Students Association (KSA) organized a one-day mega blood donation camp at Jennings and RIMS today. The blood donation was organized in connections with the 18th Foundation Day of KSA on the theme Blood Donated for the Society on November 12 every year. The camp was organized in collaborations with Jennings Blood Bank and Transfusion Office and Department of Transfusion Medicine, RIMS. Around 100 members of KSA donated blood at the camp. Speaking on the occasion, President of KSA, Sukham Vidyananda, said, "The members of KSA are all prepared to donate blood for those fighting against the Kuki terrorists whenever possible." Besides, efforts are also being made to donate more blood in view of the shortage of blood at blood banks due to the widespread dengue cases across the state. He appealed to those who need blood to contact them at KSA Head Office Kuyafong on their Facebook page. Konglei Park Students Association In a resounding triumph, the online pre-sale campaign of the dolls stitched by internally displaced women taking shelter in relief camps in the ethnic strife hit Manipur exceeded expectations and has become a global movement for empowerment, storytelling, and mental health healing. A report from Department of Information and Public Relations, Government of Manipur said. Initiated by 1 Million Heroes, an international brand based in Singapore, Stitching Hope equips displaced persons with skills in the Japanese craft arts of amigurumi. Detailed templates, tools, and materials were provided to create dolls that tell stories of resilience as a viable means of sustainable livelihood of persons affected by the ethnic violence that has so far claimed close to 200 lives and displaced over 60,000 persons internally, the report said. The online pre-sale Kickstarter campaign runs from October 7th to November 5th and garnered $11,000 worth of pre-sale orders coming in from all across the globe, with North America topping the list, followed closely by Australia, Europe, and Asia. The Kickstarter campaign's success, doubling its initial goal, is attributed to a blend of compassion and the therapeutic aspect of crafting dolling, according to Monish Karam, the person behind 1 Million Heroes. The success of the campaign is not just about numbers. It's about the human connections. It's about children around the world learning from the stories of resilience, and it's about the artisans finding healing and purpose through their craft, Karam said. As the campaign transitions to the production phase, resilient women artisans are not merely crafting dolls. They are shaping a narrative of hope and reclaiming control over their lives. The promise of delivering dolls with augmented reality before December's end ensures these tangible symbols of shared stories and collective empowerment, which shines globally, the report said. Kundrakpam Athoy Leima, a mother of two of Sero, said, "Stitching Hope transcends economic stability. It becomes a therapeutic journey from the inmates." She shared how doll making not only make promises financial empowerment, but also aids in overcoming the trauma of violence, offering a healing process. The shrine of Nongpok Ningtho and Ima Panthoibi inside Ningsin Khun Biodiversity Park, located at Uchathol in Jiribam district, has been vandalized by unknown miscreants. Paripuri Athoban Ningsing Lupt and Lai Thogal Committee expressed deep sorrow and disappointment at such sacrilegious act and urged the concerned involved in the act to not repeat the same and to clarify at the earliest. They also announced that offering of prayers will be barred at the Biodiversity Party from today till the 30th of this month. The Lai Harauba rituals too will not be performed this year in view of the ongoing turmoil in the state. Paripuri Athoban Ningsing Lup and the Lai Thogal Committee informed. A farmer of Chanung village has lamented that farmers across the state could not carry out any farming activity this year, and while most of the paddies, which could have been harvested by now, have been grazed by cattle as the fields were left unattended owing to the war waged by the Kuki militants since May 3rd. Farmers from Chanung village, Sunil, said these to our staff reporter during an exclusive conversations at Chanung Paddy Fields near the Moljang Kuki village today. Sunil further said the farmers put all out efforts to ensure the paddy plants bear fruit. However, as the farmers could not attend to their fields, most of the paddies have been grazed by the cattle, he lamented. Sunil also informed that earlier when the Gorkha regiment was posted in the area, they used to ward off the cows from the fields. But after the Assam Rifles replaced them, the fields have been left unattended, he said.
Permission lobuda adum mo changan ningti permission lobuda thabam su oine aduga chang ta ga sumi manga tara simangai sidagi hena moi matam pide sanjang podam de nungmidang wairam theng kan da chang kone aduna sigi chang khuli moina su keram te yeng bidrabanina hujikti pasi plap mang phai du ore.
Now let's take a quick break.
Years of trusted diagnostic service, Babina Diagnostics.
Welcome you all to UNAPO School Chanung, Imphal East, a fully residential school ranked Manipur #1 in All India School Ranking Awards 2023-24 by Education World in Co-Education Boarding School category. Academic session for 2024-25 will begin on 1st April 2024. Registrations are open for classes 4 to 9. Hurry up for registration.
Diabetes ko loina na hinglibaseng tha magi manungda control to bangamle. Urea creatinine wangbasu tha magi manungda hanthaba ngamle. Khong hamba nungai tebasu numit manga nigi manungda fahan bangamle. Pile saibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahan bangamle. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oy bangamle. BP wangbasu tha amagi manungda normal oy bangamle. Fatty liver oy basu tha amagi manungda fagat han bangamle. Pumnamak natural oy ba hidak makhalna laing jabani. Hakchang da sokadaba side effect amata laite. Makata na hidak chabagi mathau su tararoi hena kupa parol gidamak ngasimak lengsin birau Diabetes Hospital Soibam Laikai Ayangpali Road opposite 𝐍𝐞𝐻 Hospital Porompat Imphal East near Punjab National Bank.
During the last 24 hours between November 10th and 11th, the situation in the state remained tense but was under control with sporadic congregations of protesters. As per a report from Manipur Police Control Room, search operations were conducted by security forces in the fringe and vulnerable areas of Imphal West, Kachching and Kangpokpi districts. Yesterday, Manipur Police arrested one of the suspects involved in the abductions of 4 civilians at Kangchup on 7th of November. Raids are continuing to arrest others involved in the incident, the report said. Movement of 340 vehicles along National Highway 37 with essential items were ensured. Strict security measures were taken up in all vulnerable locations and security convoy was provided along sensitive stretches in order to ensure free and safe movement of the vehicles. A total of 135 checkpoints were installed in different districts of Manipur, both in the hills and the valley, and 1,643 persons were detained in connections with the violations in different districts of the state, the report added. Indian Army columns of Red Shield Division provided assistance to Imphal East District Agricultural Cultivations Assessment Team for damage assessment and progress on the cultivation in the region. According to PRO Defense Wing, the agriculture team was required to physically verify paddy fields which could not be cultivated due to the security situations in the state post eruptions of ethnic clashes in May. An aerial or drone survey was required for damage assessment to be submitted to the government in order to provide compensatory package scheme for affected farmers, for which the Army columns provided all necessary assistance. The assistance, including area dominations and drone support, were provided for the aerial survey of cultivations in the villages of Moirangpurel Ball, including Itham, Tumukhong, Kaithelmanbi, Montho, Nungbrang, Mongbol Kulen, and Moirangpurel as part of the confidence-building measure, the PRO informed, adding that the district administration appreciated the efforts of the Indian Army and thanked them for the kind support. Meanwhile, to alleviate the hardships of internally displaced persons IDP in relief camps at Phubala and Sunusifai in Bisnupur district, Red Shield divisions of the Indian Army extended support by providing commercial platforms to their handicrafts production in welfare shops of the military stations. According to PRO Defense Wing, Army units deployed in Bishnupur district started sourcing their requirements like candles and other articles from these relief camps, providing a much needed market for them. Before we end, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. Coordinating Committee Against the Actions of Chin-Kuki narco-terrorists and illegal immigrants urges people of Manipur to switch off lights from 6 to 6:10 p.m. tomorrow. Unknown persons place hand grenade at gate of ex-candidate of Lamlai Assembly constituency, Sapamcha Kanglai. And KSA volunteers donated blood at RIMS Jennings blood banks on occasions of KSA's 18th Foundation Day. And that is all we have for now, but for more news updates, keep watching Northeast Window.